And Dakava's useless. Let's run. Let's run like scared, frightened weasels.
It's killing time.
Excuse me?
A trio of bloodthirsty mutineers are gonna pop out of that hole in 3, 2...
What did I say earlier about running to me for help?
1...
Well, Guybrush has a sword, and none of them do it. Wait, never mind. I think one of them does. I could be wrong.
I was going to sew you a sash.
I could use a hand.
Ha! He wants help from a girl.
Are you still whining over that little scratch I gave you back on the narwhal?
I'm gonna crush him.
Backhand her pretty good in a minute.
It's go time, Morgan.
I can't just be told when to fight. I'm not some junkyard dog.
Yeah, being told and
Yeah,
paid when to
man.
fight is pretty
Treat a
much all
woman
you
with
do.
Respect, would you?
Smite him!
The
Smite him!
mutineers were calling you a pansy earlier.
No, we weren't. He said you were a wilting flower.
That sounds like Guybrush Threepwood.
Look, I'm sorry about before.
Sorry about what?
About assuming you were incapable of handling the situation. You are capable. Now, please, show these mutineers your capabilities.
And?
And you're a mighty bounty hunter.
That's sweet. But aren't you forgetting something?
Kill the betrayer!
A snack. You should never enter a battle outnumbered on an empty stomach.
No.
Make him suffer!
Of course. You need my lucky ankle warmers. Can't run a man through with cold ankles. That's what my pa always said.
No, my ankles are fine. What I need is...
And as she continues doing that hand gesture and the making fun of talking
Master
when
minions
he's
killed.
not actually... Oh, well.
What? Oh! Weapon privileges restored.
Thank you.
That smile was scary.
Mutineers of the crew of Coronado de Cava, I would like to establish, for the record, that the 4 of you were just manhandled by a woman. So in essence, you've been woman-handled. Which I imagine was not near as pleasant.
Go dangle your yardum, you traitor!
Nice work, Morgan.
Thanks, Captain. I mean, thanks, Honey Bunch.
Now, Coronado, how do we get out of here?
I'm 14 steps ahead of you, mijo. Here, this should do the trick. That's a unique formula of Panamanian prune juice, East Indian espresso beans, and booty breakfast cornflakes. A few drops administered to the creature's digestive system should be our one-way ticket topside.
Got it. A few drops in the biggest bile pool I can find.
This is not a good idea, Guybrush. Why are we... I don't want to know.
Done and done.
Run!
Quick, everyone on board! Hold on to your pantalones!
Hold on to your butts. Random Jurassic Park reference from me, sorry. I'm so glad they faded to black. Words do not describe how happy I am that they faded to black right there. And we made it.
Yuck!
That could have been worse.
Really?
Just a quick trip up the blowhole.
Manatees don't have blowholes.
What? Then... Oh, yeah.
Yuck.
Hey, about down there.
I was a bit of a monkey's ass.
No, well, yes, but I was going to say that your style's not so bad.
Nothing if not stylish.
Anyway, I work alone. But you and I made a decent team.
Hey, lovebirds, quit flapping your gums and get up here! My treasure sits mere fathoms away! And my ship! The Howler Monkey! I thought I'd never see you again! I've dropped anchor down to the mating grounds and the cavern of La Esponja Grande. Now, if only my lawyer crew was worth a piece of eight, star crew member even had the temerity to expire.
What's the problem?
Santino was not only a world-class swordsman, bullfighter, and pastry chef. He was also, most importantly, an unrivaled skin diver. There is no other man who can survive the swim down to the middle.
No other?
Guybrush can hold his breath for 10 minutes.
Is that so?
Alright.
Yep, and I have freakish toe strength.
Well then, what are you waiting for, bucko? The sponge, and make the snappy.
Alright, we're going down into the water. Down into the briny blue. It's lovely bobbing along on the bottom of the beautiful briny sea. And I have the hiccups. Once again, it seems to have been one hiccup and then it's gone. Ooh, look down here.
Well, that stuff in my pocket's really
Yeah, I
easy to
know.
get.
Isn't that awesome? Alright. Ooh, a treasure chest. Treasure, treasure, treasure. Mine. Dibs.
Let's see here. 6,000 doubloons, the jewel crown of Queen Archipelago. Oh, and a golden wrenchy thing. Score!
Golden wrenchy thing. Alright. That's just... Jigga jigga wugga. It's a giant manatee.
Yeah, I think this is the manatee we rode in on. He looks okay, considering. Hey there, manatee. Alright, good talk.
It's just a manatee, Guybrush. Let's get away from the giant teeth of the big fangs of the giant manatee with the fangs, teeth, and the claws. And lady! 1 second, I do not want my recording to get off. Alright, we're all saved and everything. Signs, bones, bones.
Whoa, check out the ominous remains of dead giant sea creatures. Odd. Leviathan country. All ocean life is dangerous. Do not approach or feed. The Ancient Voodoo Artifact Preservation Society welcomes you to La Esponja Grande. Please stay on the path.
Well, looks like we finally made it to La Esponja Grande. Dibs! Go on in, Guybrush.
The home of La Esponja Grande.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Dang. It's a bigger manatee.
Horrible. Teeth. Gnashing. Ferocious. Leviathan.
I neglected to mention the guardian of La Esponja.
Oh, so that's not
What
a bigger...
was it? A giant squid? They've been known to hunt and swallow entire corsairs.
So it's bigger than our manatee.
Megalodon? Devil whale?
Worse.
What then?
Female. Giant. Manatee.
Ah.
The monster must be tamed, cheap whistle.
What, a rolled up newspaper?
Taming the female is no easy task. Their fickle minds are the greatest of all riddles. Complex, confounding, beautiful.
Are we still talking about manatees?
I equipped my crew to be able to communicate with the creatures. Alas, Santino was the only one who had learned to understand their song.
Ah, great.
Put all your eggs
Santino
in
again.
one basket, huh?
Oh, what an explorer he would have made.
Santino wasn't raised by giant manatees, was he? How could he understand them?
Learned it on Flotsam Island, I believe, from a scientist.
The Marquis? Huh.
Even if we could get the winds to work in our favor, I'm not leaving this anchorage. I've come too far to risk losing the location of my super absorbent prize.
Fine.
You don't have some cockamamie plan for taking care of the Leviathan?
Nothing. I originally spent 3 months fabricating a giant manatee suitor to be piloted by a crew of 15 men, all well learned in the ways of bestial romance. But sadly, they were lost during a trial run, mashed like peas.
I don't want to know.
Yeesh.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Santino wasn't raised by giant manatees, was he? How could he understand them?
Learned it on Flotsam Island.
Oh, okay.
The Marquis?
We heard that.
Even if we could get the wind.
Sure, Santino could understand manatee, but how did he make those strange noises to communicate with them?
With the tongue of the manatee, of course.
What's the deal with you and manatee parts?
It's a device that I plan to market to tourists such as yourself after this adventure was complete. It allows you to produce their sounds.
So where is it?
Oh, so I don't have to put my mouth on anything gross?
I asked one of my crewmen to watch after it long ago.
Great.
Let me guess. Santino.
Certainly not. His skills were not to be wasted on such a simple mission. It would have been one of the others, though I'll be slivered if I can remember which one.
So one of the mutineers should know where the tongue of the manatee is?
I imagine so.
Okay, got it.
Learn to communicate with the manatee, and La Esponja Grande will finally be within our grasp.
Alright, well, then let's interrogate this crew of ne'er-do-wells, shall we?
I need information.
I'll never break.
Tongue of the manatee. Who had it?
You'll never find it, betrayer.
Thought you were the scaredy cat of the group.
I'm deceptively principled, unlike you, Benedict Arnold.
Explain the whole disease thing.
I think any face will do it, but I may be wrong.
You can't intimidate me.
Or not. I have to have the right intimidating face. I'll intimidate somebody else. Okay, this is getting us nowhere. Yeah. Alright, just a second.
I'll figure out what face to use on this little bugger later.
Alright, that's enough.
Alright. Let's interrogate Moose.
Alright, you.
Murray won't know anything, he wasn't even part of the crew.
Tongue of the manatee. Who had it?
I'm telling you, man, I'll never talk. Santino's with me on this.
Yeah, we'll rot before you know anything.
Solidarity, brother!
Tough guys, huh? Let's see what happens when I tighten the screws.
Hurt me all you want. I'll never sing for the man.
Yeah, hurt him all you want.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Sorry to have to go and pull you away from your Icor.
Unbelievable, Bron. I thought you and I were gonna have buckets of good times. Just you, me, Santino, Jumbo Jimbo, partying at the cantina. Maybe hit the mucus flume for a change of pace.
Ugh.
Yeah. Can't believe I'm gonna miss out on the mucus flume. Santino will snap like a twig.
Two are like 3 times stronger than one. You'll never break either of us.
You'll have to kill me, and I'm already dead.
You got nothing on us, bro.
Yeah, you can't stay tough forever.
Watch me.
Watch him.
Maybe DeCava will have some clues.
And Winslow, how you feeling?
On the mend, sir.
Just wanted to let you know that we're out of the manatees, so whenever you feel like joining us on deck.
Try to tell me what to do again, and you'll be clear-hauled halfway to Sunday.
Sorry.
Yapes. Is that a fish?
Oh, look at that fish flop. Come here, you.
Free fish. Never turn down free fish.